Hey, I'm having about 7 of my mom friends over for a lunch party tomorrow. Could you help with setting the table and prepping a few simple dishes? And while you're at it, it'd be great if you could tidy up the entryway too. Wait, tomorrow? That's really last minute, and I'm 9 months pregnant now. My doctor told me to stay off my feet as much as possible, so I honestly can't this time. Oh, come on. Don't be so dramatic. If you're already acting like that, how are you going to handle raising a baby? And it's always been said that moving around near your due date makes labor easier. I mean, I was literally scrubbing the bathroom while I was in labor. No, of course I plan to give my all to raising the baby, but I'm scared something could happen if I push myself too hard. The doctor also told me to sit down and rest whenever I feel tightness. I'd really appreciate it if you could understand where I'm coming from. Come on. It's always just excuses with you. I already told my friends, you're my super capable young daughter-in-law, you know? So now, I've got that to live up to. And as my daughter-in-law, you could at least try a little harder. I do appreciate you wanting to introduce me to your friends, but none of that matters without my health. The last thing I want is to collapse and cause trouble for everyone. I'm really sorry, but I just can't this time. Oh, please. Don't pretend. Aren't you just trying to make me look bad in front of everyone? Young people these days, the second something doesn't go their way, they just blame it on not feeling well. Back in my day, we didn't get away with that kind of behavior. I'm really not trying to get out of anything. I'm just trying to be careful to protect the baby. I do want to take care of the family too, but right now, I need to put my body and the baby first. Well, whatever. In the end, people are just going to start calling you another useless wife. That kind of gossip spreads fast, you know. Not that I'll say anything myself. How are you feeling? I'm the one who can't sit still over here. I've been on edge all morning. Eva, when your contractions start, call me. I'll drive you to the hospital. That's very kind of you. But I already registered for a pre-booked ride service for labor, so there's no need. You can't just get into some sketchy car like that. This is my first grandchild we're talking about. I'll be the one to take you. Eva, you literally got into a car accident last month. There's no way I'm getting in a car with you. That was just a little scrape on the guardrail. Maybe it's time you turned in your license, you know. It's not like you need a car to get around where you live. I'm only 60. Don't treat me like some old lady. Sorry, but didn't you lose your house keys 3 times just this year? So what? Are you saying you've never lost a key in your life? That's not the point. It's about how often it happens. Anyway, if you take some taxi instead of letting me drive, I won't forgive you. Why are you so obsessed with driving me there? I just want to be able to tell my grandchild, Grandma was the one who drove you to the hospital. Then please feel free to pass that story down for generations without actually doing it. It only takes me 2 minutes to get from my house to yours, and the hospital is 40 minutes away. I'm not going to get into an accident in that short a time, and I'll drive safe. Yeah, but if my water breaks and messes up your seat, you'll probably hold that over me for life, so I'm good. Just put a plastic sheet. I'm not the kind of person who freaks out over stuff like that. I really do appreciate your concern, but... You're already in labor, aren't you? What makes you think that? There's a taxi parked right in front of your house. What? I asked the driver if it was a ride service for labor, and he said yes. Why is it parked in front of my house? Who cares about that? You're headed to the hospital, right? They're still 20 minutes apart, but I'm getting nervous, so I figured I should head over soon. I told the taxi to leave. Come on, hurry up. What? I'll drive you. Let's go. Why would you do that without asking me first? Just get in. There's a huge concert nearby today, and you might not be able to get another cab. Jordan's out of town too, right? Okay. Just please drive carefully, all right? Don't worry. I used to dream of being a street racer back in the day. This is not the time to be dropping terrifying confessions like that. Jordan, are you free right now? My stomach really hurts.
What? Are you okay? What's going on?
She dropped me off halfway. It hurts.
What are you talking about? You went into labor, right? Aren't you on your way to the hospital? Hey, Carolyn, are you okay?
Your mom.
What about my mom?
Geez, that one hurt.
Huh?
It's between contractions. I can talk now.
What do you mean?
Eva was driving me to the hospital.
Why? You booked that ride service, didn't you?
She made the driver leave and insisted she'd take me herself.
What the hell is she doing?
And when I told her the baby's a girl, she totally snapped and kicked me out of the car.
I know she's my mom, but I seriously don't get her sometimes.
She never asked, so I didn't bring it up, but I think she really believed her first grandchild was going to be a boy.
So she dropped you off because of that? What's happening now?
A taxi just happened to come by, so I'm on my way now to the hospital.
How far apart are the contractions?
About 20 minutes, I think.
Are you okay?
Yeah, the pain's still manageable.
I'll head home as soon as I can.
But aren't you out of town?
I'm cutting the trip short. I'm sorry for going on a business trip when your due date is literally tomorrow.
It was an important meeting, so it's okay.
I'm heading to Union Station now. I'm catching the next train. You got this. Mom, what the hell is going on? What are you trying to do here? You put my family in danger. Please, just tell me what happened.
Oh, please. Aren't you supposed to be working? Stop slacking off and get back to it.
I'm on my way back on the train from my trip. What did you do to Carolyn?
She's the one who said I had to drive her just because she went into labor. She's way too entitled for a daughter-in-law.
Carolyn asked you to drive her?
That's right. She called me out of nowhere demanding a ride. So rude.
That's not even close to what she told me.
Even though I was driving her, she kept complaining that I drive too rough. And then she said someone like me wouldn't be allowed to hold the baby.
Carolyn would never say something like that.
You really don't know anything, do you? That woman's been tormenting me like crazy.
What exactly did she do? Go ahead, tell me.
She gave me mop water for tea, and she pushed me from behind while I was walking, hid my shoes, just every mean trick in the book.
My wife isn't the kind of person who pulls petty grade school level crap like that.
Women have two faces. She told me, "Why are you even still alive? Go crawl into a grave." I was so pissed, I dropped her off halfway.
She's pregnant. What the hell is wrong with you?
She had just started having contractions. It wasn't a big deal at all. If I didn't give her a little reality check, she was going to start getting too full of herself.
I never asked you to educate my wife.
You know what? You two should just get divorced.
What? Where's that even coming from?
You should leave her. Any woman who can't give you a son isn't worth it.
Seriously? We don't care if it's a boy or a girl.
Well, I do. You're an only child, and if she only has daughters, our family line ends with you.
It's not like we have some legacy to pass down. Dad was just a regular office worker, and he was the second son.
That's exactly why. Your father passed away 5 years ago. Everything rests on you now. So she has to give us a boy no matter what.
Nobody thinks like that anymore.
Then if you're not getting divorced, hurry up and start working on baby number 2.
The first one's not even born yet. Enough.
I wonder what happened after that. The least they could do is give me an update. Seriously, do young people not know how to keep others informed anymore?
Mom, come to the hospital morgue, now.
What? She's dead or what?
Just get here, now.
Why are you yelling? Things like this happen, it's part of life.
Don't screw with me.
Did the baby not make it either?
No.
I knew it. Baby girls are weaker. That's just how it is.
You're still going on about that?
I'm not going. A morgue? That place is full of bad energy. And I'm not going to the funeral either. Don't waste money. Just pick the cheapest option.
Are you out of your mind?
If she'd at least given birth to an heir, maybe I'd give her a decent send-off. But a woman who only gave birth to a girl? I don't care if she went to heaven or hell.
I see.
Anyway, you should start dating again. I'll set you up.
No thanks.
Let's go with someone sturdier this time, not some scrawny thing. I'll ask around my friend's wife, see if anyone knows someone.
Don't stick your nose in where it doesn't belong.
I'll make sure she's at least pretty. You'll thank me later.
Carolyn, did you see the message on WhatsApp? I took a screenshot of what I sent to Mom and sent it to you.
Yeah, I saw it. Thanks.
Do you think it was okay?
Yeah, I think it was the right move. Sorry for making you lie like that.
No, I should be the one apologizing. My mom's a total nightmare. I'm really sorry, but you totally called it.
I was sure your mom wouldn't show up. I knew she wouldn't feel bad. She'd probably be happy about it.
She's my mom, but I was honestly disgusted. She didn't used to be like that. I don't know where things went wrong.
Some people mellow out with age. Others just get worse. I couldn't believe she flipped like that just because the baby's a girl.
It's sad. We have this beautiful daughter and she can't even be happy about it. You did amazing. I'm so proud of you.
It was like she was waiting for her dad to get there. She was born the moment you arrived.
Yeah, hearing her first cry, I still tear up just thinking about it.
I just can't let this little girl ever hear the kind of things your mom says. It might have been a messed up life, but just saying we're cutting her off wouldn't stop her. So I'm going to pretend I'm gone.
That's fine. She's already thinking about your replacement anyway, so she won't question it too hard.
Wow, that really sounds like her.
Things are going well with the Chicago job, and it looks like they'll approve my transfer request.
Seriously?
This way, we'll be physically far away too, and we won't have to deal with her ever again.
I'm glad. I can take whatever she throws at me, but if she ever said something to our daughter, I don't think I could forgive her.
Same here. Let's start fresh. Just the three of us, somewhere new.
Thank you. As long as you're on my side, Jordan, I can handle anything.
You can count on me.
Hey, what happened to her and the baby?
Mom?
Was the funeral already held?
Yeah.
I passed by a few times, but there was no sign of anything going on.
She wanted to keep it small and quiet.
Well, that makes sense. What did you do with her body?
We buried her near her parents' place.
Great. I really don't want her resting close to our home.
I think I'm getting transferred.
What? Where to?
Not sure yet, but probably somewhere in the Northeast.
No way. I hate the cold.
Excuse me? This has nothing to do with you.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
Why not? A man living alone can't possibly handle work and house chores.
Well, I can.
I'm just worried.
You've got a duty to stay here and take care of this house. Dad worked hard to buy it. It's a full-sized house. And when no one lives in the place, it starts to fall apart.
That's true.
I want you to take care of this house for the day I eventually come back and take it over.
You're right, Jordan. You've really grown into a fine man. You're finally starting to show the presence and maturity of a firstborn son. It's wonderful. See? It's a good thing that Carolyn's out of the picture.
I guess so.
I'll still come visit from time to time.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Let's find you a match in the Northeast. I've got so much to do.
Do whatever you want. Carolyn, I've got good news.
Huh? What happened?
The transfer to Chicago is official, and the company's got a furnished apartment lined up for us.
Seriously? That's amazing.
Once the baby's checkup is done, let's get moved. I've already arranged movers to pack everything, so you won't have to lift a finger.
Okay, thanks. You didn't tell your mom it's Chicago, right?
Nope, managed to pull it off. I threw out something vague about moving to the Northeast. She didn't suspect a thing.
I'm sorry for lying to your mom like that.
It's fine. If we hadn't gotten that taxi that day, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. Just thinking about it still makes my blood boil.
Actually, that's not even the worst part.
What?
She stopped the car, opened the back door, and dragged me out.
Yeah.
Then, while I was lying there on the ground, she kicked me in the stomach.
What?
She kicked me a few times.
You're kidding me, right? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I didn't know how to say it. I guess I didn't want you to feel like someone who gave birth to you could really be that awful.
I get that, but this is just beyond horrible. I seriously can't forgive her.
Nothing happened, and that's what matters. But the reason I'm so firm about cutting ties? That's why.
You know, even without that, I would have ended things with her. But now, I'm super determined to do it.
If the next baby's a girl too, who knows what she might try? That's why I need to keep her out of our lives for good.
You've been through so much. During your pregnancy, you held back on so much. You cared for that baby so gently, and then she did something like that to you.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't matter if the baby's a boy or girl. They're my child and I love them.
I didn't realize how cruel and out of touch my mom was until after we got married.
You don't have to cut ties if you don't want to, but I don't ever want to see her again.
I get it. I'll protect you with everything I've got.
I know. I believe in you.
All right. Time for me to wrap up my handover at work. I'll tell Mom I've got a bunch of business trips to prep for the move. I doubt she'll come near the house, but still, just be extra careful, okay?
Don't worry. I'll order groceries online, and until the baby's checkup, I'm not really going anywhere anyway.
Make sure you keep the doors locked, all right?
I will, thanks.
Hey! What the hell is going on? You were supposed to be dead. Why are you still alive?
Oh, guess you got me.
I saw a moving truck parked in front of the house and figured Jordan must be moving. But then I saw you standing there holding a baby. At first, I thought it was your ghost and ran back inside. But no, it's really you, isn't it?
Yeah.
How could you lie about something so awful? That's just wrong.
My bad.
Excuse me? What's with that attitude?
Well, emotionally, I've already cut ties with you, so I figured I don't need to talk politely anymore.
What? Is that how you speak to your mother-in-law? Show some respect.
Shut up.
Unbelievable. I'm getting dizzy. I can't believe my own daughter-in-law would say that to me.
Stop calling me your daughter-in-law. As far as I'm concerned, you're nothing but a criminal. You're not someone I can respect.
What did I ever do to you?
You left me in labor on the side of the road and kicked me in the stomach 3 times.
I did not do that.
Oh, I see. You're acting all smug because you think there's no proof.
There isn't any proof because I didn't do anything. Simple as that.
Actually, from the moment I got in your car, I had my phone recording the whole time.
What?
Actually, I've been recording our conversations since we got married.
Why would you do something like that?
When someone starts a marriage introduction by demanding a grandchild within 6 months, it kind of sets off alarm bells. You realize that's not normal, right?
You shouldn't take every little sarcastic comment so seriously.
You just admitted they were sarcastic.
Whatever. You're bluffing. You're just trying to scare me.
Didn't you say, what? A girl? That's ridiculous. If that's what you're having, just get rid of it.
I never said that.
And I've got a recording of you yelling, if you're going to have that thing, I'll drag you out of the car right now. Get out, get out.
That wasn't me.
Oh, and the part where you kicked me and laughed, saying, a few kicks like that should take care of it. That's recorded too.
You must have imagined that.
Anyone who listens will hear it for what it is. After that, it's up to the police to decide.
Wait, you're going to the police?
I wasn't going to say anything if I could get away clean. But now that you've found me, I think I'd feel safer with you behind bars.
Get away? Where would you even go? Don't tell me you're still thinking about the Northeast.
We're married. Obviously, I'm going with him.
No, he needs a new wife. I'm going to find someone better for him.
Do you still not get what's going on? Jordan said I died, just so he could cut you out of our lives completely.
That's ridiculous. There's no way that's true. He told me to stay here and take care of the family home. He'd never abandon me.
Wow, you're seriously confident.
You two will break up soon enough.
I don't know what you think you're pulling, but the bond we have as a couple isn't something you can destroy.
Well, aren't you full of yourself too? Just picturing you falling apart and sobbing might be the best thing I eat all day.
The fact that you can feed off other people's misery is seriously disturbing.
Say whatever you want. I'll get my son back no matter what. Even though you're my own son, I'm honestly disappointed. I'm so shocked I feel like I might faint. What are you even talking about? How could you do this to your own mother? What? How can you lie to your mother like that? To find out that woman is still alive? I'll never recover from this. So you figured it out. And instead of me, you're taking her with you to the Northeast. You're such an ungrateful child. And whose fault is all this exactly? Carolyn's, obviously. Wrong. It's because you left her on the side of the road while she was in labor, and then kicked her in the stomach. That's what started all of this. I'm telling you, that was all a misunderstanding. She says there's a recording, but it's fake. She staged the whole thing herself. I'm your son. I know my own mother's voice. Well, maybe she's some kind of voice impressionist or something. This isn't a joke. I think it's pretty clear now. I want you to stay out of our lives from here on. You're saying the same thing she did. You've been brainwashed. How sad. No, the one who's out of line here is you, Mom. I am perfectly sane. I do brain training apps every day. I'm your only son, and I don't want to abandon the one parent I have. And you shouldn't. Then please, at least try to stay calm. If you can do that, maybe I'll come back to visit you once in a while, by myself. is that supposed to mean? Eventually, you'll move in with your new wife and adorable kids, right?
Carolyn is my only wife.
That's not what we talked about.
No one ever said anything about me remarrying.
Please, don't go anywhere. Don't leave me all alone.
I'm sorry. I have a family I need to protect now.
Aren't I family too?
You're the one who tore this family apart. You need to realize that.
I don't understand. None of this makes sense. This is all Carolyn's fault.
Then keep telling yourself that for the rest of your life. Goodbye.
Jordan, wake up!
Mom, can you please just stop already? What kind of person tries to ruin her own son's happiness?
Excuse me? What are you even talking about?
Don't send matchmaking profiles to me through my company.
Oh, good. They arrived. Did anyone catch your eye?
I didn't even look. It's a waste of time. Just stop sending them.
You should take a proper look. These women are nothing like her. They are classy and well-raised.
I wasn't raised all that fancy myself, so how can I expect that from someone else?
That's not true. Your family history includes noble landholders.
What century are you living in? Just stop sending these for good.
Isn't it cold up there in the Northeast?
It's summer.
I tried asking someone at your company for your address, but they wouldn't tell me. What part of the Northeast are you in?
You contacted my office?
Well, you wouldn't tell me, so I had no choice.
Are you serious right now? How old do you think I am? I'm 30. I'm a grown man. Just leave me alone.
But I just want to visit once. Just once.
I told you, if you leave me alone, I'll come back to visit. But you keep pushing and interfering, and that's why I want distance.
Someone I know said if there's a branch office, it's probably somewhere around Syracuse. Am I right?
Do you even understand what I'm saying? I said, don't come here.
So you dodging the question means it really is Syracuse. I knew it.
Forget it. What happened with the police?
Oh, they called a while after you guys moved.
And since we're talking now, I'm guessing they didn't charge you with anything?
They said the audio alone wasn't enough to prove it beyond a doubt, so they just gave me a warning.
What? You didn't even get arrested?
Of course not. I mean, sure, I was tricked, but in the end, she had the baby safely, didn't she? And that woman still acted like she'd won something. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Still, what you did was a crime. You need to actually take responsibility.
I do feel bad about it. I really do. That's probably why the police let it go.
It sure doesn't look like you're sorry.
Then why don't you come see for yourself?
I don't have the time or energy to go back to New York City.
I figured you'd say that, so I came to Syracuse. I'm at the station right now. Can you come pick me up?
You've got to be kidding. Why would you just show up unannounced?
Because I wanted to see you. You wouldn't actually turn your own mother away after she came all this way, right?
This is way too manipulative.
Well, I'm already here, so what can you do? Just tell me your address. I'll take a cab.
That's it. I've had enough. Don't expect to ever see me again.
How can you say something like that?
You only ever think about yourself. You never consider how other people feel or the trouble you cause.
I am thinking about you. That's why I came all the way out here for you.
I told you, I don't want this. Why can't you understand that?
I'm sorry, okay? Next time, I'll let you know in advance.
There's no next time. You always say that, and then you just do the same thing all over again.
You put the two most important people in my life, Carolyn and our baby, in danger. I will never forgive you for that. Don't ever contact me again.
No, don't say that, please. Jordan, I'm begging you.
Hey, give me back my son.
What do you think you're doing, stealing someone else's child like that? It's been 3 years, and I haven't heard a single word from him. I'm swallowing my pride to ask you. Please, let me talk to Jordan.
No.
Why not? He's nearby, isn't he? I just want to hear his voice, even just one word.
He's not here. He's out on a walk with our daughter and son.
I see. Wait, son?
Yeah, our son was born.
That's amazing.
What?
You did it. I knew you could.
Do what exactly?
If he was born, why didn't you tell me right away? How old is he?
About 6 months.
That's the cutest age. I can't wait to meet him.
I seriously don't get what you're talking about.
I'm celebrating the birth of my grandson. Isn't that obvious?
I see. Well, if you're happy, that's your business.
So that means his first big milestone already passed, huh? If you'd told me, I could have hosted a party for him. I just can't wait anymore. Maybe I should head to Syracuse right now.
You can do whatever you want, but we don't live there.
What? Did you get transferred again?
Nope. We never lived there in the first place.
What?
We've been lying to you this whole time because we didn't want you anywhere near us.
What? That's awful. But I forgive you. Let's just put the past behind us.
Who do you think you are? I'm the only one who gets to say that.
You're still mad?
Of course I am.
Still going on and on about something from 3 years ago. You really hold a grudge.
I'm sorry. I'm still young and my brain works just fine, so I remember everything clearly.
I'm not senile yet either.
Great. Then you can enjoy a long, lonely retirement with that sharp memory of yours.
Don't say something so sad.
What are you even trying to do crawling back now? Just because we had a boy doesn't mean you can suddenly switch up and expect forgiveness.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Sure, but there are some things people just can't forgive.
But the police didn't arrest me, so legally that means I've been forgiven.
Even if the whole world forgives you, I never will.
Weren't you born to be clingy or something? You just don't know when to quit.
That day, being left out on the street, even though it was only a few minutes until the taxi came, I was terrified. Between the contractions, the pain from being kicked, and how humiliated I felt, I couldn't stop crying.
Yeah, well...
That's when I decided I'd take everything that matters to you.
Wow, impressive. And what exactly would that be?
Your home, your money, your family, all of it.
But over these 3 years, I haven't lost a single thing.
Just a few hours after you kicked me in the stomach, I flipped the switch on a time plan.
What?
I made it look like I was gone from this world. That much you already know.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a total fake out.
As a result, Jordan lost all respect for you and cut you off as family. That means you lost your family.
That's not true. We've talked several times since then.
That was just an act to protect me and our daughter. You didn't catch on? Oh well. Next, the house you're so casually living in, it's actually in Jordan's name.
What? No, it's not. That's my house.
You forgot, didn't you? During the inheritance paperwork, you didn't want to deal with the legal hassle or pay property taxes, so you handed it over to him.
Now that you mention it, maybe something like that happened.
We were waiting for the property value to go up before selling, and the timing's finally right, so we're planning to put it on the market soon.
Hold on just a minute. I still live there.
I know. That's why I'm giving you a heads up to move out.
You've got to be kidding me.
Next is the money.
What now? You planning to steal my bank account or something?
Nope. I'll be collecting it legally. I'm filing a civil claim for damages.
Excuse me? For what exactly?
The police were a real disappointment, so instead, I've decided to take it to civil court and sue for emotional distress. That includes psychological trauma and endangering my unborn child, just so you know.
That kind of stuff is way past the statute of limitations.
Too bad. It's 4 years, and I've still got plenty of time left.
Wait, what?
I heard you burned through your late husband's life insurance and inheritance without a second thought. I don't know how much longer you think you've got, but I'm guessing your savings won't last forever.
Exactly. So you can't take money from someone like me.
And I also heard you caused quite a scene at Jordan's company.
That was because I couldn't get in touch with my son.
You showed up almost every day demanding to know where he was, disrupting their business. Can you even imagine how embarrassed Jordan must have been?
Well then, he should have just called me.
You're the one who made him cut off contact in the first place.
I never thought he'd stay mad for 3 whole years.
Jordan's company was being generous by not reporting you, and you're not even sorry?
They're the weird ones, calling the cops just because I asked where he was.
You keep blaming everyone else, never realizing that you were the problem. I would never tell our kids that someone like you is their grandmother.
They carry my blood. I have the right to see them.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Even if I took 1,000,000 steps back and did let you see them, we both know you'd only care about our son. I'm never letting someone who plays favorites based on gender anywhere near our kids.
Why not? We finally have someone to carry on the family name.
Listen, people aren't born just to carry on a name. They're born to be happy. Don't get it twisted.
But
this might be a little late, but this is me drawing the line. You need to accept it. I don't want anything to do with you ever again. Stay away from our lives.
Who do you think you are?
By the way, my parents come visit the kids almost every week. It's such a happy time for us.
Hold on. How is that fair? Why do your parents get special treatment?
Because they respect us. That's all there is to it. You really don't seem to understand just how alone you are.
Whatever. If your parents are nearby, that must mean somewhere like the South? Maybe Tennessee?
Who knows? You're free to guess all you want.
Fine. I'm not losing to you. I'll find you myself.
Do whatever you want. You've lost the right to be a part of our lives.
Don't be so cold. I know it's late, but I really do regret what I did.
If that were true, you should have said something before. You stayed silent for 3 whole years. Now it's too late to change anything.
At least a photo? Just one? Can't I see a picture of your kids?
Sorry, that's a privilege reserved for family, and you're not part of it anymore. For what it's worth, our daughter looks just like Jordan, and our son takes after me, always smiling.
What? Why would you even tell me that? That's so aggravating.
Oh, jealous? I get it. Just the fact that they're my kids is enough to bother you.
That's enough. Just tell me their names. I won't even ask to see their faces.
No, telling you anything more would feel like betraying myself. We completely cut her off from everything. Her voice, her messages, her presence, all of it disappeared from my life. Of course, we were the ones who cut her out. She was the one who kept hanging on. After the court ruled in favor of damages, she came crying saying, I only have $1,200 left in my account. But that's not our problem. It was a fair price to pay. We sold the house without hesitation. Jordan laughed and said it felt like peeling away years of grime. He'd been dying to get rid of it. Her final stronghold became someone else's within just a few weeks, and she ended up in a small apartment. But she had zero relationships with neighbors, constantly complained to the property manager, and even stopped a corner store clerk to rant. This town is way too noisy. Eventually, she even put a note on her mailbox that said, "No ignoring me." Hilarious, right? Struggling to make ends meet, she started working part-time at a diner. But she couldn't stand taking instructions from younger coworkers, and on day one, she snapped, yelling, "Don't you dare tell me what to do." Still, she tried to tough it out for a while, until one day, she picked up a customer's small child without asking, saying, "This one's for my grandchild." Naturally, someone called the cops. That incident got her kicked out of the diner, and apparently, her apartment lease wasn't renewed either. Last we heard, she's staying at some kind of budget motel. I don't know what happened after that. As for us, we're spending our days in peace and happiness as a family. Our daughter's starting to speak with a little southern twang, and our baby boy grins every time he rolls over and locks eyes with us. Jordan gets home early every night, and his face brightens up when he says, "Our kids are just as adorable as ever."
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.